All right, we're visiting with Coach Powers just before the final home game already. Can you believe it, Coach? It's the end of January and you're playing your final home game.
Yeah, it's been a great month. It's been a great month. Obviously, last night's result was not what we were planning or hoping for, but overall, it's been a good month. And going up to Vegas and experiencing that, and then certainly split with Lowell at home, and then a double overtime win against Quinnipiac, and another good tight game out of Gila. And then last night was what it was. It's just you got to erase it and reset. And tonight I think the guys will come out with a really good effort and the home slate on a hopefully a really positive note.
Senior night tonight, so David Norris, one of the mainstays for you, has been here with you from the very beginning, right?
Yeah, it's going to be weird. I've had a Norris with me and their family with our program at our previous level for 8 years. And Liam bridged our ACHA program and was an assistant captain in the hybrid year. And so I'm close with family, and they've been great to me and our program, and so supportive. And so it's going to be a little bit weird. It's certainly a changing of the guard, if you will, and the end of an era. He's the last player that played in an ACHA game, David Norris. So it's bittersweet. He's a great kid. We're gonna miss him. He's funny. He's got some skill. He finds a way to get on the score sheet most nights, and so we're gonna miss him.
Tell me a little bit. Let's quickly clean up a couple of things from last night. Johnnie Walker's penalty. What were you told? What was the penalty originally?
I was told it was a 5-minute major for interference. You see it on film, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It didn't need to happen. It didn't need to happen. The kid got hurt. You don't want to see that. He's a really, really good player. I talked to Quinny and apologized. And it's hockey, though. It happens. We paid for it dearly. We came out really, really the way we wanted, and I thought controlled the pace of play there for those first 10 minutes. We're all over them, and we took that penalty, and it took all the wind out of our sails. 5 minutes killing against that skill isn't ever going to work out in your favor.
So you had a 5-minute major and a game misconduct, but that did not mean a suspension, as was going around.
Yeah, he'll be back tonight. So it's not a DQ, which is good for us. I mean, he's a goal scorer, and we struggle to score goals. So we need him going. It was a big loss. Not only did we lose a kid that's playing really good hockey and putting the puck in the net for us right now, it stymied all the momentum that we had, and it gave them life, and you saw the result.
And I thought as you guys were coming back, then Dom gets a questionable penalty, at least for a double minor on an elbowing call.
Yeah, it was and again, we respect officials, but that was not a good call. It's probably not even a penalty at all. And he called him a double minor and then a 10. So we lost a guy that brings a ton of energy to us for 14 minutes, and you give them another extended power play, just like the first one. We killed off the first 3 minutes, and they got one in the last 2, and we killed off the front half of the double minor, and they scored in the back half of it. Again, you can't give BU extended power play time. You can't, and we gave them a 5-minute and a 4-minute, and that did us in.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's the plans for tonight? Any lineup changes? I know Phillips got a little banged up last night.
Yeah, Phil sustained a minor injury, and he's not able to play. So we're going to throw Lap back in, and Lap's been playing good hockey. We want to see some more tangible results out of Lap on the score sheet mainly. But he brings a good element of speed, and he's just an awesome teammate and great kid, and I'm sure he'll be flying tonight.
I'm guessing Pash is still in bed sick. Is that why?
Yeah. Pash isn't going to be able to building, so a lot of people wanted to know, Joey struggled last night. It was clear that he struggled, and he's due for that. He's had a great year for us. Why it took so long to pull him, we had Mikey DePhillips as our backup, and Mikey hadn't seen any action. He hadn't seen a minute of action, and to throw him in cold against the team with 12 draft picks wasn't ideal. but we were down a significant margin after 2, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now. We lose by 14, we lose by 1. It's a loss, and we chalk it up and reset the next day. So it was a perfect opportunity to get Mikey in. It gave the guys a little bit of life and jump, and they played hard for him. And Mikey played great. He played great. You know, they scored a goal on him, but certainly that one wasn't on him. He made a breakaway save and some other nice saves. So it was good. It was a good moment for, I think, a kid that's just been arguably one of the best teammates all year to those guys.
So we're going to wrap it up tonight here at Oceanside. It's going to be an environment that we're hoping is loud and bold and maroon and gold, right?
Yeah, so we're hoping. You know, I mean, it's always good here. We've sold out every game in this place, and generally we're pretty good here. You know, this is our temporary home, and it's where we practice and live and play. So our guys are comfortable here. They're comfortable, and we play better here. You know, Gila River is a nice place, but it's a neutral site. We have to get on a bus, and sometimes we have to get on a bus and stay in a hotel. But it doesn't feel like a home game, and you know, and you can see it in the results, and we have a home ice advantage here, you know, and so hopefully that comes out tonight. Again, we're focused on the effort and emptying the tank and leaving everything we have on the ice. They have a lot in them that they didn't empty last night. So as long as we have that effort, whatever happens. And but again, we like our chances against anybody in this building, and if we play the right way, you know, hopefully we go into that third period with an opportunity to steal a game.
Coach, good luck tonight, and we'll see you when you start the 3-week road trip coming up, right?
Yeah, at the end of the season, it'll be a fun one. It'll be nice to get back out on the road with the guys and see them come even closer together. I mean, this whole group's back next year, so minus Dave and Gage Huff, but so it's another great opportunity for them to get even closer.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.